If you're buying the FIFA 23 Ultimate Edition, one of the bonuses you get is 4,600 FIFA points. Now, how you get the most value out of these FIFA points will depend on your ability with FIFA 23. And in this video, I'll break down exactly what you should do. Before I do get into the video, if you're looking to get some very easy coins for FIFA 22, or maybe you're going to be looking to get coins within FIFA 23, either way, there is no better place than Mule Factory. Head over there to get yourself some cheap, fast FIFA coins, completely reliable, and if you use Fnatic 5 at checkout, you'll also get yourself a 5% discount. Link can be found in the description down below. Getting back into the video, if you're looking to buy Ultimate Edition but haven't actually made a purchase as of yet, I do highly recommend watching one of my previous videos because we do break down the difference between the standard and the Ultimate Edition, plus I also show you how to get it even cheaper. The Ultimate Edition is valued at $89.99, but if you follow those steps, you can actually get it down to around $55 to $65 depending how you pay for the game. If you have already purchased Ultimate Edition, I'm sure the main reason was to get it 3 days earlier. That's always nice to have, but another big reason is the extra FIFA points, which can really help you out right at the beginning. And it may seem like a very simple answer, as there is only two things that you can do with FIFA points, but it actually goes a lot more in depth than that. Depending on your skill level and depending on the position you're in when these FIFA points are finally added to your account will depend on the best path you take, and we're going to go through all of them. So the two main ways is firstly just using them on packs. Now this is what most people do. The Ultimate Edition will release on the 27th, they'll be given 4,600 FIFA points and they'll immediately use them on packs. For most players, this is a mistake. The only special cards available at this point are Team of the Weeks. There is no promo because those that do have the Ultimate Edition, they have it before everyone else. They have it before the majority of other players. The promo doesn't release until the 30th of September, which is also the same day in which the standard edition is released. This is when we're most likely going to get our first promo, and it's likely to be one to watch. With that said, if it is your first day playing FIFA 23 Ultimate Team, as in you didn't play the web app and you didn't have 10 hours early access, on the 27th when you get 4,600 FIFA points, there may be a point in which you do want to just open a few packs. Enough packs just so that you can have a full gold starting 11. The good thing this year is chemistry has completely been redefined. This means my recommendation from previous years where I always tell players to get 100 chem and also a full gold team before they go into online matches doesn't really matter, because even if you have 11 gold players in your team and none of them link up, the good thing is that they will still be playing at least at the level of their base attributes. The only reason you want to get chemistry is to improve those players, as they will get a further boost if they have 1, 2 or 3 chemistry. 3 chemistry being the max, giving them the biggest possible boost with their overall stats. So you just need to open enough gold packs for you to eventually have 11 gold players, which is only going to be 3, 4, maybe 5 packs at the very most for you to put them into your club, and then you can go straight into division rivals and save those FIFA points later for once Friday rolls round, which will be the 30th of September, standard edition releases, and also you get that promo after 6 PM. The other thing that you can do, and this is recommended over just using them on rare gold packs, is to head over to Draft. FUT Draft only costs 150 FIFA points. You have the option to go into single player or online. The guarantee that comes with FUT Draft is that even if you lose your first round, you should be rewarded something equivalent to 150 FIFA points. It may not be the most desirable rewards in the world, as when you lose first round, it's likely that you're going to get a mix of silver and 5k packs. But this is just if you go out within the first round. If you manage to go online and actually go all the way to the final to win it, your pack reward is going to be dramatically better than if you use those FIFA points just to open packs within the store. But of course, this does come at a cost. It comes at a cost that you do need to be a fairly confident player when going through FIFA for you to go into an online draft and go all the way to the end. If you're not a confident player, you can go into a single player draft. Now, single player drafts tend to take a lot longer, as single player games by themselves don't go as quick as what online games do. And on top of that, it's tedious. You're playing against the AI. They are extremely boring. But if you put in the work now just to go and use those FIFA points and get all the way to the end, this way you're able to guarantee, because you can select a difficulty of exactly where you're going to be placing. And every single time you want to be selecting a difficulty where you know that you can go all the way to the end and actually complete all 4 rounds. That way you're going to be getting the best possible rewards. And as you do have 4,600 FIFA points and it only requires you to have 150 FIFA points for you to enter into draft, it does mean that you can have quite a lot of games within just a couple of days. If you just keep on entering, you're going to be able to go through the draft 30 separate times. Now, if you lose every single one of your matches, that's 30 games down. But if you do manage to go all the way to the final every single time, 120 matches. There's a lot there. 4,600 FIFA points may last 5 or 10 minutes when going through the store, but when actually using them on draft, it could last days. Now what you do here is entirely up to you, but as said, we are going to be going through the best possible way to use these FIFA points, and this is what I recommend. Firstly, to get the best ever start with Ultimate Team, it's highly recommended to get an EA Play subscription where you will be able to get 10 hours early access. Now, at the time of recording this video, a release date for early access hasn't been announced, but it's most likely the 22nd of September, 5 days before the release of the Ultimate Edition. This will give you 10 hours early access to the game where you can go through Ultimate Team, and most players break it up of 2 hours of gameplay every single day. Alongside this, you also want to be using the FIFA 23 web app. This will most likely be released on the exact same day of September the 22nd. Using both of these during this time can really set you up for the rest of Ultimate Team. You want to make sure that you are only going onto your console and playing FIFA 23 when you're going to be playing a match. Everything else that you're going to be doing, trading, building your team, going through SBCs, you want to be using the web app. All of that can be accessed on the web app, and there is no time limit for you to play through these features. Whereas the only extra thing that you can do on your console is play matches. So it makes sense to use your 10 hours to only play matches, as that is the only extra thing that you can do on your console. You're going to keep on doing this until the Ultimate Edition release on the 27th of September. That is when you'll have access to the full game and you'll be able to claim your 4,600 FIFA points. Do not use them on packs. At this point, you do not need to. If you've been using your 10 hours early access and the web app efficiently together, you should already have a fairly decent team at this point. You may even have coins in the account as you keep on trading and building up. There is no reason for you to open packs at this point to boost what you have. Firstly, because you have a low chance of getting something good, but secondly, there's no urgent reason why you need it right that second. Instead, you're going to use those FIFA points and you're going to go through FUT Draft. The online FUT Draft is going to be incredibly sweaty because loads of players are going to be doing the exact same thing. They all want to maximize the most amount of potential that they have out of those FIFA points. So if you're going into the online FUT Draft, expect there to be a lot of sweat, but if you're a confident player, hopefully you will be able to do well. If you're not a confident player, this is where you'll just go into the single player draft. It's not going to be as good of rewards, but it does still mean that you're going to be doing well. You're going to be able to get better packs than the value of what those FIFA points would have been able to buy from the store. With the rewards that you get from going through FUT Draft, do not open them straight away. You just want to keep on sending them to your club and just storing them within your store. You're going to hold on to them until the 30th of September rolls round, where at 6 PM the first promo goes live. This is the day in which EA makes a ton of money. They've already had the build up before with the release of early access and also the Ultimate Edition, but still the standard edition is where most players join and log into the game for the very first time. They have so many sales from those that bought the game, but on top of that, because of the promos that they're releasing, they also have loads of players that buy and load up on FIFA points to hopefully hit the ground running with a new FIFA. So this is when the first promo is released. You have Team of the Weeks before this on the Wednesday before, but this is when content really starts to get pushed to the game, and it's most likely going to be one to watch. Hopefully, if you have had a successful journey when going through draft, you should have quite a few packs which are valued more than the FIFA points you had initially. This is when you can open your rewards and fingers crossed, you're able to pack something of value from the promo which you can either use within your team or sell on to make money. Even if you have an unsuccessful pack opening, you should still end up with a lot more coins than if you just initially used those FIFA points on September the 27th to open packs. And as you can see, it wasn't really a simple answer of whether or not you should just use your FIFA points to open packs or go through FUT Draft. It's pretty much a mix of everything, but it's also down to timing. Timing because EA stagnates the release and slowly builds up to the first ever promo, and you want to make sure that you're capitalizing on that promo when it is finally pushed to the game. If you do have any questions about anything that we've covered within this video, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going to see ya.